The time has come for Spookies and Spice of the Pumpkin. In honor of All Hallows Eve, we shall be showing you how to make a spooky Halloween terrarium. Welcome, but before we get into the build, this viewer lifeform had said I sounded creepy, like a 19th century carnival vampire. And immediately I was like, So, because I received this comment before doing the voiceover, welcome to the microverse, blah blah blah. This spooky terrarium was not always so spooky. In an obscure corner of the deep dark web, I happened upon a cursed terrarium. Because of its shape, I was led to believe there was a hex on this terrarium. Or maybe the terrarium itself was the hex. Like all accursed objects, it needed a cleansing. Papers made of sand were best for this. But no amount of paper sand could contain the darkness of the hex. Black and cursed, just like my soul. After attempting to cleanse the crystal sand responsible for visibility, we add the tape of masking to the crystal sand before binding it to the darkness of the hex. We can now add the dark substrate. It's like substrate, but dark.
Children of the night.
Like and subscribe, sub. After making a slope and wiggling the dark hardscape. Yes, we get it. Like hardscape, but dark. I then add more dark substrate to keep the dark hardscape from escaping. Before adding this dark rock. You know, to add darkness. We also add the dark flora. Let me guess. Can you just let me make this spooky for Halloween? If you must. Very gratitude. The selection of flora includes 2 types of dark begonias. The begonia red kiss, which is the color of blood. And the begonia black mamba, which is venomous if it bites you. And an orchid of jewels, which also looks dark, as well as a plant of snakes to add creepy tentacles coming from the background, as well as what I call a string of spades. And of course we choose the darkest of mosses. Moss. After that we need some custodians. These are pumpkin spice springtails. They come from the haunted forests of España. And they feed primarily on curses. And you can't have a spooky terrarium without an even spookier inhabitant. This is Vlad. Yes, I know. I asked him to change his name, but he said no. Vlad is a tarantula, a terrifying creature filled with darkness and evil.
The evilest thing I can imagine.
When you look in this cursed terrarium, the terrarium looks back. Maybe I have grown paranoid, or maybe it's Vlad. Now it's time for some spooky close-ups. Accursed as it was, this dark terrarium, it brings a needed sense of darkness and impending doom to your space. But if you want to avoid impending doom, you should quickly click this button here. Yes, that one there!